Welcome, Dirty Paws people. It's time to come out and do a little playing in the snow. So, as you can see, the driveway's full of Jeeps. Yay! I want to start the Wrangler today. It's 10, and it's going to get even more frigid over the week, so I'm trying to make sure the battery stays charged. It's probably not the best way to do it, but it is the way I have it available. And I'm going to go in search of the elusive subwoofer on the Gladiator, because I sure as heck ain't hearing it. And there they are, a little closer shot.
That felt awesome.
So they put that little guard bar on yesterday. Got it from Casson's. I like it. Got it on while it was still warm outside. So first real mod on the Jeep, on the Gladiator. So there you go. So you may be asking, why am I looking for the subwoofer that's supposed to be there? I mean, if you look, they're supposed to be behind that little webby loco thing. So why am I looking for it? Well, because the audio in this thing is not where I want it to be. And I know that there's ways of solving that. Scooted some of the snow around on the windshield. Man, that's some pretty snow. Been looking for better sound out of this thing, and man, I just can't seem to find it. I've tried tweaking the audio some. There's an equalizer in this, so I'm trying to play with that. There's not specific settings for the subwoofer, which is interesting. The Alpine in the Wrangler has some settings. Of course, that's way aftermarket. Speed assisted volume's off. I don't know what aux volume offset is. And then autoplay, I don't care about that. I don't know what aux volume offset is. It's just like for an auxiliary input. So if you have like your, I don't know, let's go old school, Walkman plugged into the thing, you can say, hey, the Walkman doesn't play very loudly, so I'm going to crank that up a little bit, but I don't have anything plugged into it right now, so it's probably why it's not showing up. But yeah, the equalizer, I mean, it's setting, bass is 9, treble's 9, mid's -4, which is kind of where I tend to like it. I like the mids down a little bit, and give me all the bass and all the treble I can get. Now, I've already seen some good suggestions on the fora about changing out the tweeters in the front dash, and that doesn't appear to be too hard, and it appears like there's some real good solutions on that. So that's the thing. I don't know about these guys back here in the sound bar. My guess is that there could be some improvements made there, but I'm really just expecting some poundy bass, and I'm just not hearing it. I'm biased to the rear on the way that I've got the thing set up right now. Now, I do have the seat down right now, which I haven't done in the past. So I'm going to play with this a little bit and see what it sounds like. And so I don't violate any copyright, I'm going to turn off the recording. So, found the subwoofer. So one of my favorite tracks for using for that is Prince's "Let's Go Crazy" from Purple Rain. The special dance mix, if you can get that off the anniversary album's even better. Really great bass notes in that. I've used it for figuring out the bass on things since the 80s. When I first had that on cassette in a tape deck that I had, that old 1984 Nissan Pulsar, well, it was new at the time. Had an upgraded sound system in it that I put in, or had somebody put in, and man, it sounded great in there. It's been my go-to for figuring out bass stuff. So with that down, that going, seats down. And by the way, phone plugged into the system, so I get it off the iPhone. Lots of thump, lots of good stuff. So, and Sirius XM's just thin. I mean, that's just all there is to it. It's equalized very thin, so there's not a ton of bass on that, at least on the low channels. Now, I suspect the 300 plus end of their channel range is different. I think the audio is different on that. That's what I've noticed elsewhere. So, loving this radio setup. So we should have had more thump from Sirius, but that's just a Sirius thing, I think. I think I was throwing the baby out with the bathwater on that. So, there's that. So I did the little guard on the front. Thank you, Holly at Castins, for getting that for me. All right. So I also put some little rubber mat gizmos in there. I got them in the back too, to basically keep those cup holders from getting too grungy. So hopefully that'll be good. I had red ones in there. Bought red ones at first. Figured red Jeep, red stuff. But as you notice, there's not a lot of red in here. It's a side product of having the saddle and black combination. As you can see the seat there. Get my finger out of the way of the thing. So there you go. I like these a lot. Just be aware that if you're ordering them off Amazon, the rear cup holders may be different depending upon what year JL or GT you've got. So just be aware of that. The other thing I'm trying to solve is change. There's a little thin, not a very, it's kind of shallow bucket there for change. So it's probably what I use for now, but that's not what I'm accustomed to, and I usually get a lot of change in these things. There's some solutions that go here. Looks like it might get in the way of the cup holder. There's some solutions that go on either side of this. But, there's not a lot of leg room in these things, left or right, so kind of enjoy being able to lean my leg over. So that might not be a thing, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, that's kind of where we're at on all this. So, there you go. Hope to do some stuff in here, maybe with the sound a little bit. I've read some stuff about some tweeters that are inexpensive and a great upgrade. I've heard some stuff about upgrades to these guys that may be out there that might be good to help increase the sound quality in the Gladiator. So we'll see how those things go. Fortunately, a lot of stuff that works on the JLs works on the JTs, so I need to make sure I have my mind up for that. Dirty Paws has been running for about, 20 minutes now, and probably good time to shut her down and time to go back inside and see what kind of mischief I can get into in there. Thanks much. Appreciate any of you that are watching, all three of you. And we'll cross paths here in one of these Jeeps here a little bit again. Thanks. Have a good one.